Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Joan D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. A critical key and component to mental performance mastery is being able to act differently than how we feel. We need to begin acting in accordance with our commitments and not with our feelings, not with our feelings for the day, not with our feelings about the commitment in that moment, but acting in accordance with the commitments that we make to ourselves. What are the things we need to be doing in order to reach the goals that we have? What do we need to be doing to close the gap from where we are now to where we want to be? And we need to be doing those things regardless of our feelings, of our emotions. We can choose our actions. We can choose our attitude around those actions. And so we need to be very mindful of that. But in a practical way, how do we go about doing that? How can we start training ourselves to act differently than how we feel? I've shared many times, one of the things I do is run every day, Monday through Friday. Because running isn't something that I enjoy, and I certainly don't enjoy doing it every day. But I'm training myself to keep that commitment with myself regardless of how I feel about that. Because always when I'm done, I'm glad I did it and I feel better about myself. And it's a great way for me to start the day with a win and doing something hard. I heard on a podcast today another brilliant way to go about starting yourself off, winning the day, and starting yourself off acting different than how you feel. And I'm going to challenge, if you're a snoozer, refuse to snooze. What this guest on this particular podcast was saying is that when he works with athletes, when he works with businesses, anybody that begins working with him, the first rule is they have to refuse to snooze. They cannot use their snooze button. If that means moving their phone or their alarm clock to a different room, to the other end of the room, they cannot hit the snooze button. And a lot of people think, what's the big deal? It's 5, 7, 9, 10 more minutes. Well, the first thing is not honoring the commitment you made to yourself when you set the alarm to go off at a particular time. But what do those 5, 7, 9, 10 minutes add up to day after day? What can an extra 5 minutes do for your day? Does it give you a little more time to spend in prayer? Does it give you a little more time to make a healthier breakfast? Does it give you a little more time to maybe hug your partner, be with your kids? 5 minutes may not seem like a lot, but it can be an incredible, invaluable way to get that day started. And again, it's acting different than how you feel. And that's a key. And that's one of the reasons that we need to continue to practice this mental performance mastery, because when we can start acting in accordance with our commitments, that's when the real results happen. So my challenge for you, if you're a snoozer, refuse to snooze and start acting in accordance with the commitments and the goals you have, and not with the feelings that you're having in the moment. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.